A very cold start this morning with temperatures diving into the mid-20s, cold enough for freeze warnings across our area, and the wind chill factors occasionally dipping their toes into the teens, and that's why we have a cold weather advisory in effect, which used to be called a wind chill advisory. Taking out the door this morning, temperature bottoming out in the mid-20s, and again, that wind is up just enough to send those wind chill factors down. We'll still be sub-freezing through around 9:30, and then we'll crack that freezing mark around 10. Crack 40 around noontime, but do we reach 50? We haven't done it the last two afternoons. We're probably not going to do it again today, but at least we've got the sunshine. So you can see those feels-like temperatures. They will be dropping into the teens, especially up here in Americus, in the 19, 20, and Cuthbert 21 core deal. So it's going to be fairly cold this morning. Very cold. The coldest of the morning. I think the winds being up may keep our temperature at about 25 for a low, which would actually match the early December low of 25 as well. For tonight, we'll start off with clear skies in the upper 30s, taking that dive towards freezing around 11 p.m. But clouds are going to thicken tonight, so we won't be quite as cold, and that 31 will likely be met around 1 a.m. And then we'll start actually moderating a little bit as clouds come at us from the west. And this is associated with this winter storm, which will cause havoc across the Lone Star State, Natural State, Pelican State, better known as Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, northern Alabama, and then Georgia. Now look, we do have precipitation showing in the form of wintry activity here. Snow, sleet, freezing rain. But what's going on here? This likely is not going to reach the ground. This is what we call virga, where the moisture evaporates. So the initial onset here is not going to make it. So it looks like there's some snow flying here across middle Georgia and even our northern communities, but it doesn't look like that's going to come to fruition. It won't be until the afternoon that we will see the rain. Now, north, because of the ongoing precipitation falling into that drier air, eventually it's going to moisten up, and they will see snow here, especially I-20 northward, and some freezing rain and sleet along I-20. But for us, we're going to stay drier for the first part of Friday, and then the rains do move in earnest as we go into the afternoon and evening. So that's going to be our best chance of rain now. I would say the evening hours we're likely to see rain. Albany towards Valdosta, then the cold blast behind it. We're going to see some clouds kind of lingering through the period, but overall it will be a dry weekend and a cold weekend with another blast of colder air moving in with temperatures in the mid to upper 20s starting on Sunday. Here we go, long range, 60% chance showers on Friday. Because of the later onset of rain, we will crack 50, but it will feel colder because of the clouds and shower activity. Morning clouds, afternoon sunshine, 36 to 47 Saturday. Morning freeze, cool afternoon, 27 to 53. Not as cold on Monday, 37 to 57, but we're not out of the freezing temperatures. Looks like more will be coming midweek next week. We'll talk all about it today in Georgia from 5 to 7 a.m. Of course, we'll see you then.